Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. My name is Mitsuko, so thank you so much for watching this video. Now, if you enjoy beauty and fashion, definitely subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to put the notification bell on so you never miss a video. And I post every Sunday, and sometimes I have bonus videos like this one throughout the week. So let's get started. So just a heads up, I am filming with natural lighting, so the sun's gonna come in and out. It shouldn't bother us. Fingers crossed. So as you know, or maybe you don't, the Sephora sale is currently happening, and I had my eyes on the first one, the first major dimension eyeshadow palette. And when this one came out, I was like, well, you're coming home with me. So I ended up getting this one instead. And I am pretty happy because I got 20% off of it. So if you are considering getting this palette, you should get it during the sale, because why not? You can save some money. Now, looking at the information on the Sephora website, this retails for $87 Canadian and then 68 USD. So this is the new Patrick Ta Major Dimension Rose palette. Well, the Rose eyeshadow palette. So this is the box. Pretty standard Patrick Ta. Everything comes in rose gold, which I love. And here is the beautiful palette. Look at this. And then at the back, you have the names. On the palette, it has his brand name and then also the palette. So it's the Major Dimension number 2. And let's open it. This is what the palette looks like. You have the 2 cream shadows on the side here, which is pretty cool because they're actually covered by this little thing there, which is awesome because you don't want the powder going into the cream shadow. So I'm glad they put this on it. Now you do have the mattes at the bottom, and then at the top you have the shimmers, the radiant, and then the metallic finishes. Okay, and then on the Sephora website, this palette is described as a mix of warm, cool, and neutral matte, satin, and pearlescent shades with 2 cream base that create the perfect rich canvas for your shadows. So since my base is already done for my eyes, I will just start with the matte shadows and then continue with the look. And then the second look, I will start with the cream shadows because I want to test it out and see if they're good enough. I just want to swatch everything, so I'm going to start with the matte shades first. Oh my god, wow, this is really smooth. Okay, that's what you get. The formula is amazing. It feels like a cream to powder, which is great. I love that formula. It reminds me of the Natasha Denona formula. I'm not complaining. And it's my first time trying his shadows, so this is exciting. So these are the shades. How beautiful are they? And they're very pigmented. Out of all the shades, the only one I'm not crazy about is the one at the top because I find it really light, but I'm sure I can find a way to make it work. Yes, the shimmers are buttery as well. Very smooth. And then you have the shimmers at the bottom, right here. Beautiful. I mean, look at all of this together. I don't know why, but then these 2 don't really show on camera, but in person I can see them really well, so maybe it's just the lighting. Okay, and then now the 2 cream shadows. Ooh, very smooth as well. Almost feel like a lipstick. The cream shadows at the bottom. I love how everything is really pigmented. Beautiful. And then the shimmers, oh my god. Anyway, I cannot wait to try these. I want to start with this shade and then put that into my crease. And I'm using the Makeup Forever brush number 242. Yeah, very pigmented. I probably put too much, but let's see how it blends. This shade is easy to blend. It reminds me of a reddish brown, leaning a little bit towards the orange. I want to see if I can layer the shade, taking more. This layers beautifully. I want to soften the outer part. I'm going to use this shade and then put that on the outer part of my crease. Oh wow, beautiful. Yes, this shade is pretty. Look how soft that is. So far I'm happy. It looks great. So I want to add this shade on the outer part of my eye. Wow, This is more like a dark brown. The first one was a reddish brown, and then the second was, I would say, a mauve. Yes, a mauve. Taking this brush, since it's clean, and then just buff that in. I think I'm gonna go with the darkest shade. I think it's really pretty. I'm gonna go with this shade. Look how nice this is. This is what it looks like. Let's see. Oh wow. This is... I am getting some fallout, but I'm hoping I can just dust it off. Oh wow. This is a beautiful shade. Going to... There you go. So I was having a hard time with the lighting because it was so harsh, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like. Since the top is very smoky and it looks delicious, like a dark plum, I want to put the first shade on my bottom lash line. This one. Okay, and then I want to soften that a little bit, so I'm going to use this shade, this one, right under. Ooh, how beautiful. I love this. I'm happy with this eye. I'm gonna continue the other one and then come back. Okay, so my eyes are clean and I want to use these as a base for the shadows and see how they apply. I'm gonna start with this shade. Okay. Yes, this is pretty pigmented. Okay, I'm going to put this all over my lid and then see how it blends. I love how it looks, and it was pretty easy to blend. Okay, I want to see if I can layer this. Going to take more. Yeah, you can definitely layer this shade. I haven't tried this shade yet, so I'm going to put it on my lid just to see. Okay, so far so good. I mean, you could leave your eyes like this. Okay, going to take a clean brush and then just blend out the outer part. So I want to try the other cream and then put that on the outer part of my eye. I want to layer it just to see. This one is beautiful. It is much warmer than I expected. Wow. Okay. I think I put too much. Okay, going to blend that into my crease. A little bit goes a long way with the cream shadows. Just an FYI, because I put way too much, but it still looks good. I would love to wear this one on its own. The cream shadow is beautiful. And it's not patchy. I mean, that's like 3 layers of cream and then 1 powder. It looks beautiful. This one is calling my name. Let's see. Put it on the lid. Do you see this? Wow. The shade is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Now, I don't have any fallout with this shade. Maybe it's because of the cream shadow that's just holding on to the shimmer, so nothing is falling out. I love this one. Okay, I want to add another shade just for fun. So I'm going to take a brush, apply this one. That one's like a baby pink. I can see the pink right here. Oh, the two together, just beautiful. Okay, so it's easy to apply also with the brush. I don't have any fallout, so that's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to add this shade as well. Let me put it on the outer part. Ooh, wow. Okay, these are beautiful, and you need this palette. Like, you need this palette right now. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Going back in with the first shade because I feel like I'm losing it a little bit. There you go. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. So I'm going to finish the other eye and then come back. Let's talk about this palette because it is amazing. Now, when it comes to the mattes, they are all beautiful, blend like a dream. They have that cream to powder formula, which is amazing and I love. If you love Natasha Denona, you will love this palette. Now, the only one I'm not crazy about is this one. It's a little bit too light for me, but I'll survive. Other than that, they're all very pigmented as well. Now, when it comes to the top row, which has the shimmer and the radiant finishes, the satin, they pop on their own, okay? The only shade actually in the whole palette where I experienced fallout was with this one. This one is a shimmer shade, but you can always dust it off or just put setting powder right under your eye and then you should be good to go. Now, when it comes to the cream shadows, I'm just hoping one day we'll have a cream shadow palette, an all cream shadow palette. I would love that. This one is my favorite because I love a good reddish brown and this one is perfect. You won't have a hard time blending the shadows in general, but the cream shadows are the easiest ones to blend just because I think they just melt into your skin. They don't dry completely matte. I feel like they still have a little stick to them, which is great if ever you want to apply the shimmer or if you want to apply the matte shades, you won't have any issues. So overall, I think this palette is a 10 out of 10. If you're considering getting it, you should definitely go for it because you won't regret it. It's a beautiful palette and I can't wait to play with it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think I need the first one? Because I am now considering getting it. I don't know if the shades are really similar. I'm assuming the first one was a little bit neutral. This one is rosy, so maybe I can justify it. I don't know, you let me know what you think. And also let me know if you'll be getting this palette. If you haven't done it already, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I would truly appreciate it. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.